We thought we knew what was going on in January, but there's more information today. A lot of free rewards actually coming in. So let's go over the information that's in game now in case you've missed it about what's coming up this month and then the month after that, a little bit into it, the very end of the month, the start of the next month in Final Fantasy Brave Exvius. So we're going to start into it real quick. We'll do a quick recap. Star Ocean, Anamnesis, Collaboration, Rena, Sophia, Fate. Okay, very nice, cool. Fidel and Roddick are coming back. So if you were like me and you held on to your Fidels and your Roddicks to go ahead and get their TMRs from the raid, because there is a raid that's coming back, you're gonna be able to do that as well without having to pull again. And it's gonna be super awesome for us. Now, as we talked about the step up, 2 separate step ups, very similar thing. 1.5k, 3.5k, 5k, 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 so 5 steps. One of them is gonna be for Rena and Sophia, and the other one's gonna be for Fate and Sophia there. So pretty cool, decent step up here, because step 3 and step 4 have a 1.5 times rate and a 2.0 times rate up for each of those steps. And then step 5 is gonna give you a guaranteed. So that's pretty cool there. I don't think that there's going to be separate banners for each of the units. I think just separate step ups. So far, for what I've seen, they haven't said anything. So I think once you're done with the step up, the banner you're going to be pulling on is a Fate, Rena, Sophia banner. So hopefully you get lucky here. If not, then your luck's going to get even worse if you try to complete your set for your Super Team R, or heaven forbid, your 2 5-star bases to make the 7-star, because it might be a triple 5-star banner, because I haven't seen any other sort of distinction between the units. Now, global original ally Sophia here. Sophia's hairpin accessory, magic flat, super awesome there. Fire resistance, symbologist bond, super awesome for her. Not super OP. For units outside of her, because they don't get the magic 50% or the MP plus 20%, but it's still 60 raw magic and spirit. So maybe if you're working on super high flat magic and spirit, it'll be pretty useful for you there. Crescent rod, 135 magic rod, gives Sophia a special skill there. So both her STMR and TMR, you really want to use them on Sophia, because they become much better when used on her. They're kind of okay on other units. I'll have Southern Cross here, 1 use every 4 turns, deal fire and dark damage and reduce fire and dark resistance to all enemies. Deep freeze, ice magic damage with chance of stopping all enemies. And fireball, Star Ocean 3, deal fire magic damage and gradually damage all enemies every turn for 3 turns. I don't think deep freeze is going to do that much damage, because it's got a chance of stopping enemies, and fireball probably won't do that much damage either. But we've gone over the data mined description info, and there is another ice and another fire damage move I do believe that she has. I know she at least has another fire move and a dark move that, just like Transterra's, does stacking multiplier increases. So we also know that she's going to be chaining with the Transterra family, the 5-hit skill family. So that's going to be pretty nice there as well. Rena, Shortcake is an accessory, confirmed, not a materia, guys. We were right. 54 flat spirit, very odd number. 54, not 55, not 50, not 6, 54. 10% spirit, and then gives you well fed, which gives you MP and LB every turn. Super awesome there. And then there's also a ribbon on top of that. So super awesome. Knuckles of Hope's the same. Mother's Protection, 1 use every 6 turns, automatically revive a 1-time and boost defense and spirit for 3 turns to all allies. So this looks like it's gonna be very similar to Rem's cooldown skill, defense spirit boast, and AoE auto revive. A reflection, boost spirit, reduces magic damage taken for 5 turns to all allies. Super awesome there. Doesn't she already kind of have a skill that does this anyway? She had like a skill that was like 20% magic damage reduction for like 3 turns or something. So now she's got a 5-turn one with a spirit bonus. Healing Light, restore HP and MP every turn and fill the limit burst gauge. It sounds kind of like a passive. It's got to be a passive, because otherwise it's a skill that lasts forever. I don't think they're going to give you a forever HP and MP regen with limit burst gauge fill. Now Fate in here, his Super Team R's Fate's Close, 38 attack, 20 defense and spirit, enables Fate's Close, boosts limit burst gauge every turn, and boost attack when equipped with a sword. It's probably 30% attack, and that's what I'm going to guess. Very nice if you're using a sword, maybe for future Super TMR, heavy true dual wield builds or something, but those builds can generally hit the attack cap pretty easily at 400%, due to the fact that you're wearing 2 weapons, which means you can run 2 weapons through Item World and get 2 Item World bonuses. So maybe not worth pulling for at the end of the day, but it depends on you. If you've been looking forward in the future and you've mapped out the character you're trying to make true dual wield, then at the end of the day, you know what you need and you know what you don't need. Trustmaster, Farwell, pretty decent. Enhanced Aerial, 1 use every 4 turns, damage all enemies and boost damage of certain abilities. Rare item drop rate, an air raid, deal partial unmitigated damage to one enemy. I think that's one of his old skills. They did say he's going to have a new skill, and he's going to be part of the AT chaining family, so we'll have to see him. Fidel, TMR, Fortitude, and Vigor, 40% attack bonus with boost defense every turn. It's like a protect, so the boost defense doesn't really do anything because you're gonna have a higher than, I think it's like 20% or 30% defense bonus buff. You're gonna have a higher buff than that 9 times out of 10. But this is a raid. The event is, so if you want to get an unconditional 40% attack buff or not passive as a materia, then go ahead and get Fidel. You can get 1 or 2 of them. You can get 1 or 2 of them from the raid rewards because there's gonna be raid Moogles in the raid pulls. Roddick here, Millie's Charm. Boost fire, water, wind, earth, light, and dark resistance by 10%. That's decent, especially if you need to hit, multiple resistances to 100% on a couple of your characters. And he is a 3-star base, so maybe get a couple Millie's Charms in the future. Millie's Ceilings for Roddick only boost attack plus 30%. You're not going to be having him in your party. Okay, except for that one dude who's commenting down right now. I love Roddick. He's my favorite character. All right, you're going to use Millie's Charm. Okay? And I hope you like it, man. I hope you like it. Hit him with that Dragon Slash and that Defense Force of Kratos, man. Ooh, Thunderclap Blade. Omega Thunderclap Blade. All right. Moving on, guys. Vanquish Jin Revorse. This is the raid event that's returning. This guy, big old machine man, popping off this Friday. We are going to be getting all the raid rewards. Once again, the Fierce Bow. Make sure you make this. Wind Elemental 2-handed bow. Who knows when this is going to come in handy, right? 2-handed bows have very high damage variance. It's got innate wind element on it, so make sure you pick it up if you didn't last time. Craft it. We got the Kogarasu Maru Dark Elemental Katana. Maybe not the greatest thing ever, but maybe craft it just in case. And then the Scarlet Rose Attack and Magic plus 60% or 60 in Earth Element one-handed gun. And the Katana's one-handed as well. But the bow right here, as you see, is 2-handed. So definitely make the bow. The other 2 are kind of whatever. Riot Gear, this dagger, and a metal pipe. Metal pipe, yeah. I don't know if I'm going to do anything with that metal pipe. But outside of that, it's the typical raid reward. Raid, pull, get Remy, the raid unit, TMR Moogles, 4-star tickets. I don't get 4-star tickets. Who am I kidding? And you can get the 5% specific Moogles for the Star Ocean units. For Fate, well, Remy doesn't have one because you just pull Remy. Roddick, Rena, and Sophia should all have Moogles in there. So there's a lot of units in there. So don't trying to get like a bunch of TMRs. Don't pull on like 4 Roddicks. Be like, oh yeah, I'm gonna get 4 Millie's Charms. So you probably get like 2 because there's 5 different Star Ocean things that you can pull in there. That being said, there is going to be a ticket banner, and I saw this and I was so excited, guys. I was like, oh, we're finally getting it. It's finally coming in. The time limited unit of choice for doing 10 plus. It's finally here. Oh my God. We didn't do it. Not it. Not the tickets that I wanted, man. Not the ones that I thought, dude. My mind went, oh my God. But no, it's just some Star Ocean tickets. It's like the old Halloween tickets where you got like an extra ticket and you had to use it before the banner was gone. It's basically just a free pull. So we're gonna get some of these. It's still cool that we're gonna get more free stuff. But I thought for sure when I saw this, I was like, then I was like, whoa! I can't get over it. I know well, you know what? Moving on. We're gonna get some of those from the daily login reward for Star Ocean. Now that's not the only thing we're gonna get because there is other things. So starting Friday, there's gonna be a daily login reward. Day 1's a 4-star guaranteed EX ticket, 5,000 rated coins. The Star Ocean ticket. All right, you only need 1 ticket. It's just a normal ticket. You just go in there and you pull on the banner with it. Day 4 is more coins. Day 5's 2 tickets. Day 6 is coins. Day 7's 3 tickets. Day 8's coins. Day 9's 4 tickets. And then a 5+1 ticket. And then 100 Lapis, 100 Lapis, and 100 Lapis in case you've missed, some of the login days. So it's pretty decent. We get 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 free Star Ocean rate up pulls. The tickets do have rate ups. It's like you did an on banner pull. A 5+1 pull and a guaranteed EX pull. And that's not it either. There's some more stuff that we're going to be doing. The countdown to Lunar New Year, free Lapis daily summon. And this is from the 25th of January, also starting on Friday, to the Thursday of February the 7th. And we've had this before. I like it. I think it's cool. I like this better than free daily pulls, honestly, because free daily pulls, it's fine and all. I find this more exciting, right? 10,000 lapis. Could you imagine going and doing a daily pull and get 10,000 lapis? I wish that would happen to me, man. Even 5,000 lapis, but 10,000 lapis. It's nice. So we're gonna be able to do this for a couple of weeks, and you'll be able to get anywhere from 50 to 10,000 lapis on the free lapis daily summon. I think this is fun. It's pretty cool. You get to, even if you only get a little bit, you get 150, 150, 300, 150, 5, 150, 50, 50. You get to save it up for some step up summons down the road. And maybe even for Lunar New Year. I mean, because there's gonna have a step up summon, right? It's gotta have one. All the cool kids get them. And then in addition to that, guys, we're going to be getting the story event part dos for Priestess of the Crystalline Water. This is where you're gonna be able to farm the extra stages, not the bonus stage, but the extra stages, the Cave of Crystals, white, power, black, tech, all that fun stuff. Make sure you do them. You get some lapis from them. I think they give you like 100, 150 each, somewhere around there. Maybe a little bit more, maybe a little bit. I don't think it's not less. It might be a little bit more than 100, 150. I think it's like 100 though, per thing. So go ahead and farm that up. And you can farm them up. You know, if you need a bunch of power crystals, farm a bunch of power crystals, support crystals, all that fun stuff. Go ahead and do that. And then I think in notices, starting Thursday the 24th, 7-star awakenings, we're gonna get Rena and Fate. So it looks like the other 7-star awakenings that we're getting, the last final 10 from the old 5-star base units, you know, Lid and Nicole and Jiraiya. You know, those are all gonna not be coming this week, it looks. Those are coming next week. So consider this news for the following week when they go, hey, guess what? These units are getting set. You already knew. When you put 2 and 2 together, you knew they're coming in January. Next week's the last week in January. Next Thursday, maintenance day, or the day after maintenance, is the last day of January. So you know you're gonna get them then. And then, you know, scheduled maintenance already happened. So that's what's coming up this week. I'm pretty excited. I'll take some more free stuff. I'm not gonna be pulling on Star Ocean. I appreciate Star Ocean. I had fun with Star Ocean. But I'm not like the biggest Star Ocean fan. So I'll do like dailies and stuff because I did manage to daily like Fate last year. But that's about it. Maybe I'll get a second one. Maybe I won't. Don't really care. I'm just kind of like hanging out and chilling. So if you want to see the units that I'm waiting for, Folka just came out for sure. She was one of the 3. I did do that video on like the 3 units that I personally am waiting for the most. So if you want to see that video, I'll link that in the description for you because I've been getting asked that still. What units am I waiting for? I made a video and still getting asked that question. So check that video out if it's the question that you're going to be asking me down in the comment section. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Hit that sub button for more. Take care, guys.